kick seems to have fouled Messi, and Messi immediately stops playing and asks the referee to give the Juventus player a card. Instead of Pjanic receiving a card, Messi gets a yellow card because he kept signaling for a card to the ref. The ref gives the players the reason for the card by doing exactly what the Argentine did, which made them furious. This ball goes past the keeper and slowly rolls towards the net until the other striker clears it off the line as if he was defending. The players in white couldn't believe what they'd just seen since the striker didn't need to touch the ball, which was already rolling in. A massive fail by that striker who cost his team a goal in favor. The strong challenge in a game between Senegal and Egypt was called for a foul, but Salah couldn't believe the referee had stopped the play from going on for this foul and kept talking to the ref after the decision. The Liverpool player kept talking, which annoyed the ref. The referee sarcastically tells Salah if he wants to referee, or he can bounce off. In a Premier League game between Chelsea versus Spurs, Conte scores an impressive goal at Stamford Bridge as the ball went through many Spurs players. The ball went through 3 Spurs players' legs, so 3 nutmegs. This Stuttgart player throws the ball to his defender, and the defender, without looking, decides to pass the ball back to his keeper. The keeper did not expect to pass, especially a quick ball, so he couldn't even control the ball, and the ball rolled into the net. The manager was furious, and his team conceded a very silly goal that should have never happened. Leverkusen keeper Lucas doesn't time the catch right as he catches the ball just outside the box, meaning it's called for a handball and a red card. Benteke for Liverpool goes down in the box trophy for his country. In a Portugal vs Argentina friendly, Messi and Ronaldo were going for the ball simultaneously, and Messi won the header over Ronaldo. This was surprising as Ronaldo is much taller than the Argentine, and I kinda remember he could jump a bit higher. This free kick has a different routine from most standard free kicks. One of the players lifts the ball in the air for another player to volley it past the keeper. The player who gave the assist lifted the ball up and over himself to give the other player a cleaner path for his volley. In a 2018 Champions League final, Karius manages to have possession of the ball until he attempts to throw the ball to his defender. The ball gets intercepted by Kadim's leg, and the ball goes in. A ball is loose, and the keeper manages to get to the ball first before the striker. The ball is out of play, and the striker tries to throw the ball back into play quickly since the keeper is out. The keeper grabs another ball and quickly throws it onto the pitch. So the striker gets angry and tries to throw the ball he has at the keeper. Both players would then receive a yellow card for their actions. Confusion at the corner kick has both players in blue be slick against the opposition. One of the players finally kicks the ball into play and crosses the ball from a close position. The ball eventually falls to the player in the corner and he scores. Check out this header by Stefan, which seems to hit the side netting but ends up inside the goal. Stefan initially thought it was a miss, but as you can see, the ball ended up inside the goal, leaving many confused. Leverkusen players celebrated, and the Hoffenheim players complained that the ball was out, and a hole in the net was what made the ball go inside. The referee gave the goal as good, a very bizarre goal. The same could be said for Alexander, who fakes not kicking the ball to then quickly turn around and cross in a ball for Divock, who was left unmarked. It was an iconic goal because of how brilliant Trent was at realizing the defenders weren't paying attention. The Wolfsburg keeper miskicks the ball, and the Augsburg player heads the ball over the keeper but hits the crossbar. The keeper dives into the net and the ball falls towards the Augsburg player, who only has to head the ball into the empty net. We see Ronaldo demanding the ball, but Bruno Fernandes takes the shot instead. The ball goes way over the net, and Bruno gets mad at Ronaldo for constantly asking for the ball. The pass wasn't available, so the shot was the correct decision, but the execution was terrible. Ronaldo notices that the ball is too high for a header, so he uses his hands to push the ball into the net. Of course, the goal wouldn't count, and instead of complaining, he has a laugh with the referee about the goal. In a Man United vs Atletico game, Ronaldo gets fouled by Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul instantly goes at Ronaldo for diving and keeps telling him that he dived in front of his face. Ronaldo ignored him, but De Paul wanted to tell him to stop diving. A ball is slowly going out of play, but the keeper gets cocky and tries to control it. By mistake, he couldn't control the ball and deflected the ball out for a corner. From the corner, the opposition scores an equalizer in the final minute. That was incredibly unlucky by the keeper, who should have let the ball go out. Darren Bent for Sunderland scores this bizarre goal against Liverpool, courtesy of a balloon on the pitch. The ball hits the balloon, which changes the ball's course into the net. The Liverpool keeper and defenders were so confused, and so was I. The keeper and defender have a complete miscommunication on who would kick the ball. The Sassuolo player takes advantage and pushes the ball into an empty net. An unfortunate goal to concede, as both players were not at fault for not communicating with each other. Thus the easiest goal for the Sassuolo striker. Harry Kane plays a ball in the box, but Forster grabs the ball and goes to the ground. The keeper gets very angry at the referee for taking too long to blow the final whistle, but it finally arrived. Mo Salah scores a penalty against Chelsea in a penalty shootout. Before Jorginho steps up for his penalty, Salah tells the Italian not to jump before his penalty. Jorginho always takes his pens with a hop. Dabber gets tackled badly by the Wolfsburg defender with both feet and without touching the ball. The defender received a straight red, but took one for the team since the striker could score at the empty